Chopper. Hi everyone, welcome to One Six Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at the newly announced Hot Toys 1/6 scale chopper from the Ahsoka show. Now this droid, again, feel free to correct me in the comment section below because I haven't watched Rebels, but this first appeared in Rebels, the animated series, and apparently this guy has got a lot of sass and very, very aggressive, and is one of the best part of Rebels from, by all accounts, from people who've watched Rebels. That's what I picked up. Actually, this guy kind of makes me want to go and watch Rebels a lot more so than the Ahsoka show itself. I'm just not really feeling the Ahsoka show. If you are, that's great. Very, very happy for you. I'm just not really feeling it. Whereas the one appearance of Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, which I would regard as some of the best piece of Star Wars content, media, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to call it content. It sounds a bit like art, whatever, media, whatever you want to say. Just bloody good Star Wars. That one episode made me so curious about Ahsoka that I went and watched the Clone Wars. I'm just finishing up season 6. I gotta say, the first few seasons, 1, 2, and 3, 4, I would not recommend them. Slogged through them, but I didn't want to skip anything. But then Cad Bane came into it, and then there was definitely episodes in season 5 which I really liked, particularly the last few episodes of season 5. Absolutely loved them, and now season 6 is getting a lot better, and I'm actually looking forward to it. So it's supposed to pay off, like a lot of people did warn me before, the payoff comes in season 5, 6, and 7. But anyway, my point is that Ahsoka, that one episode of The Mandalorian, made me go back and commit to watching 7 seasons of the Clone Wars, whereas this Ahsoka show is not making me want to watch Rebels. Although this guy here, I get the impression he's underused in the show, and I would love if someone who's watched Rebels kind of confirm if that's true or not, because we've seen him kind of once, I think it was the second episode when Ahsoka was fighting, I think it was Shin and is it Morak? And Chopper was there blasting stuff in Hera's ship and stuff like that. And we got to see him aggressive, and I think he was like, you couldn't really hear it, but I believe Dave Filoni voices this particular droid. You couldn't really hear it, but it sounded like he was saying profanities and stuff like that. And I was like, kind of, for that alone, I kind of want to go back and watch Rebels. Anyway, look, we're not here to talk about that really. We're here to talk about this. I just want to give a bit of a kind of a base layer here that this is probably not for me because I'm not enjoying the show. But it is a Star Wars droid. It looks damn cool. Currently, the only droid I think I have on pre-order. Do I have any droids? I've got Toto 360 if that counts, because I have Cad Bane, but it's Cad Bane is there, standing on a defeated Remnant Trooper. But no, Toto 360 is not currently displayed with him. But I've got the C-3PO on order, the Return of the Jedi one. That's the one I want. I'm really hoping they do an R2, or I'm going to have to go back and try and deal with the aftermarket. The second-hand market, whatever you want to call it, aftermarket, to get the original trilogy deluxe R2-D2. But I'm going to hold out that I don't think they're done with that 40th anniversary Jedi mode yet. Anyway, this guy is a 1/6 scale figure. He's up for pre-order now. He's coming out in quarter 3 or 4 of next year, so that's sometime between July 2024 and December 2024. $240. A little bit smaller than R2 as well, so I think we're actually going to flick through first of all just to get the comparison out of the way there. So on the right, obviously, you've got R2-D2. Not sure what version this is. Looks pretty weathered up. As you can see, it's kind of like, I suppose width-wise, they're more or less the same. Chopper might be slightly wider there. I think Chopper is wider if you include the legs. I was just looking at the cylinder here, but yeah, and he's not as tall. First of all, I do like this guy's going to pop on the shelf. I like the way he has got, like, at the front part you can see that kind of like arm that comes out, that kind of tool he's got, and I like the way he has a radar in his head, and even the pipe here on his right leg or left. It's approximately 18 centimeters tall, small enough. I heard people say that possibly a bit overpriced. Let's just take a look at everything that this guy comes with. There should be that slide. That actually looks quite funny. When I was flicking back through here, it looks like he's dancing. Oh, there you go. I'm going to do that again. So just, yeah, he actually does look, he's like dancing there. So fair enough. Cool, so it's very articulated, the arms are anyway. So you've got this hologram of Hu Yang. I never really used the holograms, although the only prequels figure that I have is a Cody, and that Cody, let's face it, that armor is just amazing. That's the only figure, not only the only figure that I have that's from the prequels, the only prequels figure I have, but it's in my Trooper collection because I love Troopers, but it's actually the only figure that I have a hologram displayed. Obviously, it's Order 66. Yeah, just love Troopers. And actually, big day yesterday, I got my 501st clearance photos taken at Drogheda Minicon. Now, if you're watching, most of my audience is based in America, so you've no idea where Drogheda is. But if you have you been to Ireland, maybe you've been to Drogheda, or maybe you have relations if you're in Drogheda, or maybe you're actually from Drogheda and you're watching this, you know exactly where Drogheda is. If you're in Ireland, let me know in the comment section below if you know where Drogheda is. Anyway, if you're in Ireland, you should know where Drogheda is. Anyway, it's like the culture capital of the world. So I got my 501st clearance photos taken for my TK armor. I've got a Shepperton Studios armor, and I got a nice few tips there from shout out to Shane Murphy and Jamie as well, who gave me a lot of tips about you know, just little things to do to make the armor more comfortable and upgrade and stuff like that. Very, very exciting, a whole lot of fun, and massive shout out to the organizer there because I had a blast. Yeah, there should be like some photos popping up there. Anyway, so love Troopers, but let's look at this guy. Where is all the stuff that he comes with? There we go. That's the slide I was looking for. So $240. This comes out next year, Q3, Q4, July to December. So it comes with obviously you've got that kind of angular orange dome, the kind of radar on top. A few pieces around his front there, which I do believe articulate and come out. I really like the hose pipe effect here on his right leg. Let's just zoom in and take a look at this. It comes with a hologram of Hu Yang, the radar on the top. Kind of have these three, like, they obviously look like eyes. They're designed, I presume, to look like eyes. Looks like a face. We're actually programmed, believe it or not, bit of biology here. As humans, we're programmed to look for faces in things. I think it's like how we recognize like our parents or something like that, or kind of how we recognize people. Like if you look at car designs, a lot of them, they actually kind of do look like faces. So you have like the two lights like eyes, and then you got the grill for the mouth and stuff like that. We're actually human beings. We are programmed kind of what's the one, predisposed to finding and recognizing faces in things. Okay, so anyway, bit of biology here. So we've got the two arms, obviously they articulate up and down, and then there's a separate feature that comes out from his chest. I believe that radar thing, I presume it's a radar, but it actually articulates. In the top image here, it's pointing straight up, and the bottom one is pointing at a 45-degree angle, maybe a bit less. You have got, yeah, it's a 45-degree angle, I think. I haven't got my protractor with me, but it is. You've got a wheel here, obviously from the front. I presume that rolls. I like the way he's kind of flexing here. He's got Des and Troy going on there. I'm not sure what this thing here is on the left. It looks like he's clamping some sort of a cylinder. Is that a detonator or something like that? It's just here on the left with the kind of, it's like a yellow piece in the middle. And then it's just showing all the detail on his left and right. That's funny. His left and right legs. Even with a droid, they're showing the boots, guys. All right. So let's just zoom out and take a look at some of these images, which, yeah, they're going to be only so much you can really do with a droid, I suppose. But this one here, it's funny. Every time I'm watching Ahsoka and I see Hera, these pants, they're very much like snowboarding pants or ski pants. So if you've been skiing or snowboarding, you know what I'm getting at. Like, you know, I've definitely seen a lot of kind of pants like that. So Hera has been teased. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time before we get Hera, Ahsoka the White, Tron, those troopers. Those troopers are growing on me. I do like the scenes with Tron. I think your man's doing a good job. I do like the scenes with troopers in general. I mightn't be rushing out to get them if they're put up for pre-order. But there is, you know, for me, the best thing about this show has probably been the cinematography. Okay, because it's not the story, it's definitely not the choreography or the action scenes. Bar episode 4, I loved episode 4. For me, the kind of trump card, one of the strengths of this show has been the cinematography. There's been beautiful backlit images there of the Clone Wars, Anakin in the Clone Wars, and the kind of flashes between him and Vader. That was stunning. Some amazing shots of, like, say, Thrawn's kind of damaged, is it damaged or is it gold? Let me know in the comment section down below. The kind of damaged Imperial Star Destroyer. The kind of legion of those, I'm not sure, they reanimated clones, I've heard this, or troopers should I say, the kind of, what's the word, the kind of theory getting thrown around is that they have been reanimated and they're dead or something like that, like zombie troopers from the Night Sisters, but then I'm not sure if that's true or whatever. Like, I don't know yet, we'll find out. So there has been some stunning cinematography, whereas a lot of it I'm just not gone on. But it'd be a boring place if we all thought the same thing. So just looking through this, Yeah, so this thing actually, he's holding up like his arms like this, and his right arm onto the left of the screen here, there's, I don't know what this thing is. Is that a detonator there? No, I know what it is. Sorry, yeah. This goes back to episode 2 where it's a tracker. He throws that onto, is it Shin Hati's ship? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that's what that is. I think he was swearing in that episode as well. Well, you didn't really say anything, but you kind of know what he was getting at. So yeah, look, that's funny. He's kind of doing the YMCA, or is he doing some sort of like night fever dance, whatever? It's quite funny. Yeah, look, it's a droid. I think this is going to be ones for like the Star Wars completionists, the droid lovers, Rebels fans. There's a lot of angles here which can get this. Probably not for me. You guessed that already. No, unless I look, even if the last episode is an absolute banger, I don't think it's enough to save the season for me. There's pros and cons, but no, in general, I'm not feeling this particular season, so therefore I have no reason to get this. But the droid does look cool. I think a lot of people are going to be happy. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you're a diehard Rebels fan and this is for you, or if you're a Star Wars completionist and need every single piece of every single 6-scale figure from all Star Wars, or if you're a, I don't know, just a droids fan, or if you just love the show and you want this. I'm curious. I want to hear your thoughts. But yeah, that's it. If you want to support the channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know if you're picking this up or not. You can also find me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.